Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for a Whatnot pickup. These are from three different Whatnot orders. Uh, the majority one is from my buddy Adam from VHSDVDLIFE. I will put his tag below. Awesome seller. Highly recommend them. Great hang too, because we watched some good movies on there. Yeah, like I said, these are from three not eBay, Whatnot buyers. So let me start. And all these, I'll tell you what I paid for them, but everything was like really inexpensive except for two items I got from eBay. But I'll tell you about them. First one I got, this was $1. Big wrestling fan, and this is a Bret Hart set. Next one up, another wrestling. Apparently all the DVDs he had were like wrestling ones, and he had like a bunch of the Stone Cold movies and the Marine movies and stuff, and they were all $1. But this one interests me, and this was Sting in from TNA. I didn't see a lot of the TNA Sting, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. And this is from like his beginning and some of his matches in there, so I'm looking forward to getting this. This was also $1, and I remember my brother and my buddy used to watch this all the time, but I never watched it. But yes, this was $1, and this was the Firefly Complete Series. All the discs are great. The seller said that he bought it from a estate sale. So that was like I said, these are from three different buyers, but the majority, this is that was all that I got from him on that. That and there was another one that I got too. That's in the other box. But this is from the final seller that I got, and these were all $1 too. Mr. Hobbs Takes a Vacation. These are all DVD, by the way, so if you're not a fan of DVD, I guess you can turn it off. They are expendable. John Wayne. And the seller, when I got the Firefly set, he said, "Oh, well, you need this one too." So he threw this one in for free. Serenity, the movie. So I basically got the full series in this for $1. Okay. This is one that my mom, we watched this a lot when I was a kid. It was always on UHF channels. The original Where the Boys Are. Now I've seen the first one, but I've never seen the sequels for it, and I don't have any of these in my library. So for $1, The Exorcist, and this is the director's cut. It's the snap. I wasn't gonna go for the Blu-ray because I don't know how good these are. Although I know The Exorcist is very good, but I'm happy with a DVD. This is Exorcist 2. And he had Exorcist 3. So, like I said, I've only seen the first Exorcist, and that was like in the 80s. I had rented it. This one I'm very familiar with. We watched this a lot as a kid, and this was actually sealed. The Court Jester with Danny Kaye. Love Danny Kaye. Inspector General's my favorite of the Danny Kaye movies, but this one's really good too. Another John Wayne movie, North to Alaska. Shane with Alan Ladd. This one, I remember my dad used to watch this all the time. Whenever it was on TV, he watched this. So apparently the person that they bought the estate sale was like an older guy that enjoyed his cowboy movies, because he had like a lot of cowboy movies and a lot of 60s movies in there. And then had Demi Moore in it. I have no idea. I like it because it's in, apparently the man bought it from Blockbuster because there's the Blockbuster case to it. And the last one that I got from him is the wackiest ship in the Army. I remember this is another one that I remember watching all the time on TV. So yeah, so I don't think I did pretty that bad with that seller. I was really happy to get all of them. All right, I just want to put these in the box, and I'll get to sorry, we do it live. We get to Adam stuff that I got. And like I said, this guy, he's a great hang. I enjoy watching his shows because he's very low-key about everything and put on a movie and let's go. All of his movies are beautiful. They look like they're brand new, and he takes really good care of them. So, like I said, these were, you buy the first three are $2 each, and then all the rest are $1. So I'm okay with that, and especially because he mails them priority, so he caps the shipping at $4.13. You can't beat that. So, all right. So here's what I got from him. So I got the Sandra Bullock 4-pack. The only one that I didn't have in there is the traveling pants. So I figured for $1, I'll get the traveling pants. I have all the other three. Next one up is another one I didn't have, but I've seen because I love Juliette Binoche, is Dan in Real Life. I know Steve Carell's in this, but man, look at Juliette Binoche. I love her. So I got that one. This one I never heard of before, and it has Ryan Reynolds and Helen Mirren, Woman in Gold. So apparently it's based on a true story. So I'm looking forward to watching that. I might watch that as soon as I get done this video. Another one, I remember this being at Blockbuster years ago, but I never rented it. I'm not a big John Leguizamo fan, but I like Ray Liotta, and this was Point of Origin. Another one that we went to see this in the movies in '92 when it came out, and this was another favorite that I didn't have in my collection, Captain Ron, with Martin Short and Kurt Russell. This was one that I rented the hell out of because I was in love with Sean Young back in the late '80s, early '90s, and rented this Firebirds. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out again. So, and this was, like I said, these were all $1. And the discs are absolutely mint on all of his stuff. So I highly recommend, like I said, I'll leave the link down below. I just watched this on Max a couple weeks ago, and I was like, do I have this? And I looked in and I didn't have it, and it's hard to, apparently it's hard to get. I can't believe, as popular as she is, this doesn't have a Blu-ray yet, but My Best Friend's Wedding, this is the first time I ever seen Cameron Diaz. And Rupert Everett, there he is, Rupert Everett. How wasn't he a bigger star after this? I mean, you got that douchebag Hugh Grant being in every movie. But, man, this guy is so fun. And he was so funny as George in this movie. But I highly recommend this movie. If you haven't seen it, it's on Max, or if you can find a copy like I did. I was really happy to get this one. I even messaged him, and he had went through his movies the night before. And I said, oh, save that one. And there was another one that's yet to come, too, that I really wanted, that I didn't have in my library. This was a huge rental. I remember watching it. It didn't do good in the box office, but I enjoyed it. And this was next of kin with Simply Swayze. So I like this. I haven't seen this in probably 30 years, but I'm looking forward to checking that out. And another one that this seems to be like ones that I rented like in the 90s that I really want to check out again that I didn't have in my collection. And I like Antonio Banderas, so Ballistic. I remember renting this and I remember enjoying it. So hopefully 30 some years later I enjoy it too. If not, it'll be gifted to somebody. This movie was always talked about in the 70s, but I was a little kid back then, and I never seen this movie, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. And this is Love Story with Ally McGraw. I just seen Ally McGraw with Steve McQueen in The Getaway. That movie is fantastic, by the way. If you haven't seen the original Getaway with Steve McQueen and Ally McGraw, that's really good. But always heard that this was a tissue cleaner because everybody was crying at the end of it. It's another one that I rented a whole bunch, and I loved Piper Parabo in this. Coyote Ugly. And this is the unrated. I think this is too dark for me to see. Can't see it. But I think Maria Bello's in this too. I can't remember. I always loved Maria Bello. And this was the other one that I told him to hold for me. I've seen this so many times, but I never watched it, never had it as part of, and that's Something About Mary. I didn't have that in my collection. This movie right here with Toni Collette and Cameron Diaz, this, in my opinion, is Cameron Diaz's best acting role in her shoes. What happens is the grandmother is Shirley MacLaine, and the mother's like a real like loser. So Cameron Diaz is sent to live with the grandmother because she's like always partying and stuff like that. And the grandmother lives in a retirement home in Florida, and it's a really good story, a really touching story. The school teacher aspect of it. She in the retirement community, there's like a hospice care, and she goes to read books, but she can't read. She never learned how to read. So the patient that she's taking care of helps her to read. So yeah, it's really touching. But this is a really good story. All three girls are really good in this. But this is my favorite Cameron Diaz movie. If you have to, twist my arm. But this was really good. This was another one that we had rented years ago, but I don't even remember a single thing about this. Shanghai Noon. And then you can't have Shanghai Noon without Shanghai Nights. So I've never seen Shanghai Nights, but I remember watching Shanghai Noon. So I'm looking forward to checking this out again. This was another one that I remember watching as a young kid, but I don't remember a single scene or anything from this. And this is, I think it's Terrace Bulba with Tony Curtis and Yul Brynner. I remember seeing this on the UHF channels in the 70s, but I don't because I always thought the name was stupid. That's so I'm going into this blind, so I have no idea. And another one, I like my multi-packs, and this has the only one that I've heard of in here is the one with Julianne Moore and the Crossing Guard. With the other ones I've never heard of before. But even because I wanted the Julianne Moore and the Crossing Guard, so this only cost me $1, so I was really happy to get that one. All right, a couple more. This series came out on HBO, and it's I think a 6-part series, I want to say, and this is called Empire Falls. It came in two boxes, but look at the cast in that. And I think it was a 6-part miniseries. I'm not really sure, and both of them are the same, but it has disc 1 and then disc 2 on it. But like I said, it's an HBO series, and usually those HBO series were really good. I'm a big fan of Gary Cooper, so I just picked up these 4. They might be public domain titles, but I took a shot on it since it was TCM. See, it says TCM, AMC, I'm sorry, AMC movies. So the only one that I've ever heard of was Meet John Doe, and I seen that years ago. So again, it'll be a first time watching. Okay, next one up is one that I've seen many, many times. When I worked at the video store, we had this on all the time, but I never owned a copy of it. I think I owned it on VHS, and that's Jumanji with Robin Williams. I know it has a 4K and a Blu-ray, but dude, I just wanted to see the movie, so I'm happy with this. And the other one was another one that I've seen numerous times before, but I don't remember anything of it. And I love my Westerns, and this is Night Passage with Jimmy Stewart. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. And my last couple, yeah, that's it. All right. This is my last one from Adam in that box. And I have the Denzel version of it, but I didn't have this one. So I was really happy to get this. The Manchurian Candidate. And like I said, with all of his movies and stuff, all the insides are really good, and the discs are absolutely mint. So he really does a really good job. There's some sellers on eBay, on whatnot, that you have to watch out, that will sell their movies like really cheap because they just buy them in storage units, but they're all dirty, and even when you get them home, they're like, you can feel the grime on them, and you got to watch and you got the discs. But all of Adam's stuff are like really in nice condition, well taken care of, and like I said, the discs. So I'm not getting any pushback from them or anything, but I'm just trying to, guide you guys in the right direction with that. Okay, and these were my 2 eBay buys. No, the one was an eBay buy. This was also $1 from that first seller that I got the Firefly from. I don't know what she was thinking when she sold this for $1, but I am very happy she did. And that's the Battlestar Galactica, on DVD. The one with Richard Hatch and Dirk Benedict. All the discs were absolutely mint on this. I mean, look, it looks like it just came out of the wrapper. And when she added up my total and she said everything $1, I was like, okay. So this was $1. Now I got this relatively cheap. I've been waiting to get this, waiting for the price to come down on it, because just because you see something and you want it doesn't mean that you're going to pay the money for it. But I couldn't pass this up. This was $19.99. It's on DVD, and it's Batman, the complete series. And the case is kind of ratty, but you know what? I'm not too much with like the cases and all that stuff. I just want to watch the damn movie or the TV show. And for $19.99 to get this, okay, because I've seen it for like $50 or $60 some places. And every place, like I think Groove had it for $29.99. So they get this for $19.99. Okay, all the discs are absolutely mint. The only thing I don't like about it is that the tray doesn't, it's tough to get it open. That's what she said. But the tray doesn't, it just like pops up like that. But it even has the insider booklet and stuff like that. And like I said, all the discs were mint, man, because I went through it when I got it yesterday. I got it late yesterday afternoon. So, man, am I psyched to have this. So, for $19.99. You have to check your eBay, because I got another thing that I have to. I'm like astounded I got, but yeah. So that was my. I remember coming home from school, getting our snack from the refrigerator, and right when my mom got home, she would say, "All right, boys, you got to do your homework." So we would do our homework at the table, and at 5 o'clock, Batman came on in reruns. So we had to have our homework done before we watched Batman. And me and my brother got our homework done, and then Mom checked it, and we watched an hour of Batman, because they had a full hour of Batman on Channel 29 in the 70s. So, and I think me and my brother, I mean, I remember one Halloween, I dressed as Batman and he dressed as Robin. So this meant a lot to me getting this, and I was really, really happy to get it. I've been checking it for years, and I watched 4 episodes yesterday as soon as I got it, because I wanted to pop it in to see if the discs were okay. So I watched 4 episodes yesterday, and I will probably watch this set by the end of the week, because I am a huge Batman fan. And I have the Batman movie in my collection. You've probably seen it if you watch my videos. So I am beyond over the moon to get this. So I know people say, oh, you got to get the Blu-ray. Dude, I just want to watch the show. It's on DVD. Everything was great. So I'm very, very happy to get this. This makes my month so far with everything that I've gotten. So yeah, I'm really holy headlines. So I am like super thrilled about this. I think when I die, you can bury me with my Batman collection, Uncle Buck, and my Star Wars collection. That's seriously how much I love this one. So, like I said, for $19.99, I'm down with that. So that's all I got. I think I did pretty good with the prices. Like I don't have like a lot of money to spend on it, but when you go to different whatnot sellers, they really cut you good deals on it, and so I'm very, 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 very appreciative of what I get. So it might not be all the boutiques or the Blu-rays or the fancy dancy ones that the kids get, but I'm very happy. Just happy with DVDs that I can watch. So, all right, guys, that's my video. I know I have 2 more coming, 3 more coming. So, but I don't know when that's going to be. But I've been watching some movies of the Hamilton book stuff that I watched. I watched about 5 movies from the Hamilton book, and so I'll be doing reviews on that. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. I know I don't like shove that down your throat to do all that stuff. It's like if you're up at night or something and you want to watch my video, thank you. I appreciate it very much. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. And again, I want to thank Adam from VHSDVDLIFE. He's the kind of guy that like loves movies, and he's a really good seller. So if you're on the Whatnot app, go check him out, because he's an excellent hang. He doesn't like pressure you to buy anything, or you're just here to watch a movie. I mean, we've watched Terminator, Money Train, Alien Nation. He's got a great DVD. Well, he has a great DVD collection, but he also has VHS movies. So, and that's what he puts it on. He puts it on his 25-inch TV and just lets everybody go while they're bidding on, picking movies out. So, all right, guys, that's it. You all have a great day. Be safe if you're in the east. It's hot. It's officially 89 degrees here in Philadelphia. So everybody have a great day. Take care of yourself and be nice to everybody. Bye-bye.